Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Hanging High podcast, where we get together at the end of every week and do stuff. I'm Han. I'm here, and life is good. Who do I have with me today?
My name is motherfucking Boo, and I'm that motherfucking guy. Who else do I have with me? Who's our third guest?
Dude,
Or third host, I should say.
It's your friendly neighborhood mother lover, Jakey. Boys, they them. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Jacob's hot.
Any?
Yeah, all right. We need to restart.
No. Oh my god.
We need to restart.
We're all struggling.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Hanging High podcast, where we get together at the end of every week and we talk about stuff and things. My name's Han. I'm not having a good day. How is everyone doing today?
Well, my day's going pretty good, but my name's Boo,
Didn't ask.
and I am epic.
Mm-hmm.
Who else do I have with me?
Dude, it's Jakey, your friendly neighborhood mother lover, and let's talk about our weeks, guys.
Dude, hell yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
Who wants to start this week?
Buddha wants to start.
Do I? All right. My week was pretty. This week I had, I guess, an eventful week, but I guess the biggest one that I'm like stressing out about is I'm pretty sure all of my wisdom teeth are growing in again, and that's not good. I thought it was just these two, but like I don't know if that's just my jawbone or what, but it feels like two other ones are growing.
But
I took these two out already.
I don't think that's possible.
Yeah, I looked it up. It is possible.
No, it's not.
Anyway, if not, great. That's two less that I have to worry about. So honestly, I hope you're right.
You should have just got them done all at once.
I did. I had two grow in. These two weren't growing in yet, so they just took these two out. And then now these are growing in, and I think another set are growing in there as well. So I'm like, but my jaw isn't as sore as it was like yesterday, but you know, like I can eat with like little pain.
Maybe you just got gingivitis.
Dude, maybe I'm dying. But anyway, what else happened? Trying to think. I got a signed Magic the Gathering card from the Magic the Gathering YouTuber because I was like, you know what, he's cool.
How much did that cost?
It was like $10. I think it was like $10 or $15.
Oh, that's not bad.
I bought this like months ago too, so I've been waiting on it for a while.
What if it got lost in the mail? That would have been funny.
I thought it did because it was like late by like 5 or 6 days.
Yeah, where is it coming from?
It was coming from Portland.
Where's that?
Oregon.
Oh, there are a lot of Portlands.
Oh,
Portland, Maine. There's yeah.
Other than that, I bought the first, second, and third book of that trilogy I'm reading right now. I got the first book right now. I think I already showed this one. I don't remember, but I have this one. And now I have the other two coming in the mail. The other two are going to be coming in the mail pretty soon, but they're like the same kind of cover, just with the new names and stuff of like the different books. And I'm halfway through the second one right now, and it's getting really good. But other than that, nothing really has been going on this week. Just been playing games and chilling out. And
same old.
Yeah,
dude.
Pretty much. I don't know. Another thing too. This is more for me and Jacob, but I don't know if he's wanting to stick with it. Me and Jacob watched like 2 episodes of One Piece, and I didn't expect him to watch any.
Dude, after you sent me that text this morning, or I guess late last night, I didn't see it until this morning.
Yeah.
That had piqued my interest.
Yeah.
So I'm in on it. I'm in on it.
You see what I mean? Like how a character grows with the show. That's what I mean.
So I was actually hoping we could watch some after this episode.
If you're down, yeah. I got I got 2 more. There's 2 more episodes of that arc, and then there's like more. But the next episode's 36 minutes because the way we're watching is through One Piece, which is like an edited version of the anime that's more close to like the chapter system in the book. So if a chapter's really long, the episode's gonna be long. If the chapter's short, it's gonna be like, I think the shortest one was like 10-minute episode.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's
but
really
it makes watching the show a lot more. It makes it better because the normal show is it's paced very weirdly. There's a lot of like pauses, but that's my rant on that. Who wants to go next?
Jacob does.
So, my week was actually pretty boring. So it was slow at the beginning of the week, and then it was just like it picked up like so fast, and I needed this week for work just because it was like starting to get a little tedious, I guess. Because like last month I had a terrible month, and bills have like decimated my checking account.
You can hear the TV.
Yeah, what's that going on in the background?
It's probably South Park. I just
was it? I thought it sounded like a battle or something going on.
No, it's South Park. So I've been doing that outside. I started the series from season 1, and
really, okay,
yeah. And I'll be honest with you, for like the first couple seasons, like I just kind of skipping through the episodes.
Yeah.
But everything that I've watched, I think I'm on like season. I don't know if it's like 12. I think it's 12. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, that happened. I guess I started that, but going back to the car thing. So yeah, that shit rocked today. Yeah, boy.
Dude, hell yeah.
It's
You're awesome.
I needed today, so
hell yeah.
But yeah. Other than that, I did not have that eventful of a week. Like me and Boodle covered. We went to, or we didn't. We didn't go nowhere. Actually, I want to go with him to see Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah, I still want to see that.
Quantumanium. So
he goes, I still need to see that, as if it hasn't only been out for a day, one day.
Oh, I know.
It's only been. It came out yesterday, the 17th.
Well, me and Jacob used to go to open nights like all the time.
It's not worth it.
Dude, I love
it's crowded. It's expensive.
Opening night was really fun for Infinity War and Endgame. That shit was awesome.
Yeah, it's just there's so many people, and now with like COVID, and it's not really worth being around all that many people. Plus, everything is always so late. I'm like, I'm not fucking doing that, man. I have life.
No, it's too inconvenient to do opening nights.
We were thinking about it, but store closes at 7. There's a showing at 7:30. We're not gonna make that, and there's one at 10:30. I'm like, we'd be getting out at like fucking 1 a.m.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah. I don't know. I want to see John Wick Chapter 4.
They're still making those movies?
Yeah. I saw the trailer on TikTok. I sent it to you, Jacob. I don't know if you saw it, but
which for
John Wick Chapter 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Have you not seen it yet?
No, I haven't seen that.
I'll show you after this.
I thought like I started it, and I think I got busy whenever I started it, so I didn't watch it.
It looks like it's gonna be cool. I mean, I like the first 3, so I'm sure I'll like this one.
Why are there so many?
I don't know, because Keanu Reeves is cool, and
but he's old.
But he's cool.
Didn't he not want to be Spike because he was too old, but he's still doing fucking John Wick?
Yeah, but John Wick's like a guy. He is John Wick.
Okay.
Yeah.
But wait, who's going?
Jacob.
Dude, Keanu Reeves is beautiful. I just want to say that.
Yeah.
I like Keanu Reeves.
Dude, he's epic.
He's good. He's a good person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You guys remember when he was at that game place?
What game place?
You know, that convention show thing?
Yeah.
E3?
Yeah, that thing.
There you go. Yeah.
He was like, blah, 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 to the person in the crowd.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. Yeah. He said blah 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 blah. Yeah, that's what he said.
He went blah 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 blah.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
Dude, can I, speaking of like actors just like gaining praise all of a sudden, can we talk about Brendan Fraser?
Who the fuck? And I'm kidding, I know that is.
Yeah.
I don't know what Brendan Fraser's been in, but I know who Brendan Fraser is.
It just seems like
he's been on he's been in a lot of things, but like who he is as a character is wholesome.
I try not to humanize celebrities.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, the dude, that guy,
he's an exception.
He's an exception. I would understand that, but he makes an exception.
And Chris Motionless.
I wanted to watch that movie, the most recent movie he was in, The Whale or something, because it looks sad and I feel like I'd cry.
See. So I've been hearing like mixed reviews on it, like saying that it's like it's really kind of a slower movie, but it's like a slow comedy, which don't make sense to me.
A slow comedy.
Yeah, and like because there's some parts of it that's like serious, but then you have like a complete change of emotion and go to like something like funny, basically.
Oh, that's interesting. I'd watch it at some point. Well, but what about you, Hannah? What you been up to this week?
Your mama.
Oh, what the fuck? You can't say that.
I can say whatever the fuck I want. You know why? This is America, baby boy.
El America.
I have a little bit to drink tonight.
Yeah, I can tell because you're like.
Yeah, I'm chill. Anyway, you guys know exactly what I did this week. We talked about it last week.
Dude, you went to the train convention.
Are you fucking... That was ages ago.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so anyway, such a good friend. So last week, as we discussed, we, for my birthday and for Valentine's Day, Michael got me an epic present. We went to the Art of the Brick Lego exhibit in Boston.
Yes.
And then we went to the Beauty and the Beast cocktail experience in Boston. So here's... What? What? No, go on. Obviously, it was so important.
Yeah, that was the one. That was the thing you went to, and you were drunk texting me afterwards.
Oh my god! Yeah, we'll get into that. So we start off the day. We wake up. We walk the dog. We do all that responsible shit. And then so I'm getting ready, and then we leave to go to the train station. So we go to the train station. I'm like, I'm thirsty and hungry because I didn't eat breakfast. So I got some sour Skittles and a soda.
You ate candy for breakfast.
Okay, I don't need your fucking attitude.
Yeah,
Mr.
that's funny though.
Impacted wisdom teeth, motherfucker. So anyway, so we get on the train, and Michael's like, it's gonna take us an hour to get there. It only took us like half an hour. So it was really awesome. So we had a little bit of time, so we were walking around. So we walked down to where we needed to be, and we had some time left, so we were just walking around. And we went to the Vans store, and they wanted fucking like $50 for a fucking bucket hat.
Dude,
it was insane. I'm not spending $50 on a fucking hat.
That's way too much money.
Exactly. So anyway, we go to the Lego place, and I'm just gonna be putting pictures up on screen. Sorry, Spotify listeners. But yeah, so we go to that place, and there was a lot of cool art. We took some pictures, and we were so cute, and it was like really amazing. I think I posted some of them on my Instagram, so if you want to look at that, if you need a reference, but again, it's gonna be on the YouTube. It's really fucking amazing. The guy went to school, he became a lawyer, and he's like, I want to do art. So he just plays with Legos for a living and makes stuff with them, and it's really awesome. So then after that, we had like an hour or so until we had to go to the other thing. So we go into this anime store.
Dude.
And we're just looking around, and I see like right off the bat some really cool JoJo stuff, like a lot of JoJo stuff. And they're like, I never see JoJo stuff in public ever. because it's really hard to get your hands on that kind of stuff around here. And then I see a lot of Chainsaw Man stuff and One Piece stuff, so I send you pictures of what I was looking at. So then I go in the back and I see this really cool Jolene figure that I wanted. So I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I just paid off my credit card. It's been a long week. I deserve a little treat. So I bought it, and I actually got a free part 6 cup with it too. So it was only like after tax, only about $90, and that's like really cheap figure wise. There was this other Jolene figure that I was looking at. It was a little more detailed, but it was a lot more money. It was like over $100 before tax. I'm like, I'm gonna find it online. I can't justify that right now. And there was this really cool backpack that was there too. And I was like, oh, this is a cool backpack. And Michael's like, I'm gonna buy it for you. And I said, no, Michael, you already did all this. He's like, but it's Valentine's Day. I said, but Michael, you already did all these presents. And he goes, I'm gonna buy it for you. So he bought it for me. So it's cool. Those will be up on screen too. And then we went to Newberry Comics, the very first Newberry Comics ever in the world ever. So we were looking up and down. They had 3 layers, downstairs, basement type of area. There was just all records and CDs and stuff. The middle area had like some other cool stuff, and the upstairs area had some more CDs and music and stuff. So it was really cool. And then after that, we went to the Beauty and the Beast thing. And it was like, we were waiting out there for a little while, and it was like in the basement of this restaurant that was closed that day. So we're like, oh no, the door's locked. So the guy comes out, he's got his little white face paint on, his little Beauty and the Beast thing on, his little fucking cosplay. And he goes, are you guys waiting for something? In like a little French accent. I know, I'm very good.
Yeah.
I'm very good at French. And then we're like, yeah, we're waiting for something. And so we go in there, and it's nice, and he starts off, blah, blah, blah. Basically, it was like this thing, you know? So he goes in, and he's all like, I am French, and this is the Beauty and the Beast experience. So they start off, and they're like, hey, what do you want to drink? Do you want some champagne? And I'm like, yeah, we want some champagne. So we got some champagne, and it was really nice, and they go into this whole thing, and they give you, like, some cookies if you want it. So we got a cookie, and then you have to make this magical potion, right? So they're like, oh, you have to make a magical potion, and you gotta see whether your potion is gonna give you love, or fame, or fortune. And I chose love, because it was almost Valentine's Day, and I love my boyfriend so much. So I got a wine cocktail. I got a vodka cocktail with some ginger root, beer in it, and then some other flavoring in there, and it's really good. And then there was this other part to it where they were like, hey, the beast is here, and he is a beast, and we must transform him back into his human self. So it was like the scavenger hunt. So we like go get these like little books that they made. Again, I have pictures of them, so I'll put them up here. We have to guess the hints, and every little thing we get right. Afterwards, we go to the guy, and we're like, hey, we cracked the case. So the first thing was like figure out what his name was. They put letters on the paintings in the room, so you gotta like find the letters and unscramble them. His name is Adam. That is the prince's name. It is Adam.
Adam.
And so, I know, dumbass name for a French man in the 1700s.
That's okay.
But he finds it, and then you go to him and be like, your name is Adam. And he goes, my name is Adam. And he goes into his little chest, and he pulls out this, like, strawberry alcohol and this, like, cute little kind of potion bottle. And then you got to figure out all the other clues. So then one of the clues was, like, something to do with, like, roses or whatever. So then you go up front, and you get the rose. Take some rose petals, and that they, like, took up and ripped up apart, and you put them inside the cup, and then you go to the person, you give them the alcohol, and they pour it in this big cauldron, and then like they take it and they mix it all together, and they take this little dry ice capsule, put it in there, and they pour it in there, and the dry ice like releases, and it's like this magical potion, and then the beast is free.
Dude.
And we only had 3 drinks. We only had 3 fucking drinks. But Mike had a point. He was like, it's all different kinds of alcohol. So even though you're only drinking 3 alcohol, you're drinking 3 different alcohol. So then after that was done, we got our pictures and everything. And after that was done, we're just walking the streets of Boston trying to get to the train station. And we were fucked up, man. I stood up and I was like, whoa. Like, I instantly just like, you know how gravity brings you down? Gravity went, woo. Like, it just felt like a rush of air inside my body going up to my head. So it's like, I need to still for a second. Like, sit still for a second. And so then we're walking down the streets of Boston to the train station, and it was really cool. And then we got there, and I was like, I'm hungry. Because they only gave us 1 cookie. So we went to the Auntie Anne's pretzel stand. And they did not have any of the cinnamon fucking pretzel bits. They only had regular or the pigs in the blanket one. So we got a pigs in the blanket one and we shared it. And then we got home and then we went to bed after we walked the dog and all that good stuff. And then work was busy, and I don't really want to talk about work because a customer was really fucking mean today. And I wanted to fucking kill him. Okay, we're going to talk about work. Anyway, it was busy all week. My manager's on vacation. We were able to get everything we needed to get done. So, yay, I feel proud of myself. But today, it was pretty busy today, too. And then it kind of died down. So, we're being forced to take lunches on Saturdays because they don't want to pay people overtime. Because the economy's in the shitter. They haven't openly said it, but we know that's why. So I go to take my lunch, and I'm only in there for like 5 fucking minutes, and my coworker goes, hey, hun, can you come out here? I said, yeah, I got you. And there's this customer who, their box got a little hole in it, but whatever was inside wasn't fucking damaged. So he's like, blah, blah, blah. And I said, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I was very professional the whole time. I was like, unfortunately, we didn't do that here. It was these people here. They're responsible for handling and doing all that stuff. And he goes, are they responsible for your makeup too? And I was like, what?
Oh, fuck that, dude.
And I was just literally, I wasn't wearing any foundation, blush, eyeshadow, nothing. I was just wearing fucking eyeliner. And I was like I said, unfortunately, I understand how you're feeling, but it wasn't us here. It was them. I can get you the number to the customer service department, and they'll be able to look into that for you. And then he goes, yeah, I want the number. I said, yes, I can give you the number here. I wrote it down, and I handed it to him, and I'm going to walk away. And he goes, go tell all the other superheroes I said bye. I was like, first of all, what the fuck? Like, and then I just kind of gave him a side eye like this. I didn't say anything, because I could have been a bitch, and I could have been like, sir, that wasn't necessary, like, I'm just trying to help you, like, blah, 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 but I didn't. You know, you gotta pick and choose your battles in fucking customer service. But, like, I didn't say anything, but, like, here's the thing. It was kind of funny, though, because I'm wearing a Captain America shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't wear my uniform today, I just wore a fucking Captain America shirt with my company sweater over it.
Yeah.
But, like, what the fuck is that guy's problem?
Dude.
Like, how are you as a grown-ass fucking man? Like, again, I am listing off solutions. I am explaining the differences between the different branches in the company so he understands that it was them, not us. We just are the ones who are kind of like the middle ground. We're like the messengers. It's like, don't shoot the messenger, guy. And how the fuck are you as a grown-ass man gonna, like, listen to something you don't want to hear and just automatically, like, go to insult someone's appearance? And second of all, you're not even fucking good at it. Yeah, you were rude, but, like, your comments didn't make any fucking sense because superheroes are fucking awesome. Let's get that out there. So I told Mike, and he goes, at least he thought you were a superhero because you're my superhero. I was like, aw, you fucking guy. You fucking guy. But yeah, and then we went to Texas Roadhouse with my coworker and her husband, and I got a 6-ounce filet, well done, with ribs, potatoes, steak fries, that's what they're called, the steak fries, and mac and cheese. The mac and cheese wasn't that fucking good, but everything else was good, and we both had Christmas gift cards that we got from our coworker. Mine had Harry Styles on it. It's a inside joke with the company, in the store, and then Mike's had Thomas the Tank Engine on it because he's a train guy.
I love it.
But yeah, that was my week. And we were going to have a special guest on the podcast tonight, but he needed more time to prepare, so maybe next week.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Boodle, you said you wanted to talk about something on the podcast, so now that I'm done, you can get into that.
What?
Remember I said, what are we going to talk about tonight? And you said, well, me and Jacob really wanted to talk about something. You fucking said that like 3 times.
Was it One Piece?
I mean, we didn't really watch that much. But yeah, we started that. We already went over it in my introduction.
Really? Like, that's not the meat and the bones of the podcast. That's just an introduction. So what are we going to talk about? I already got the title now. Our most boring episode yet.
Dude, I'm always getting blamed for everything.
I'm not pointing any blame. I'm just saying this episode kind of sucks. But you know what? That's okay, because everyone's got their flops.
Yeah. But I'll say this. So I'll go ahead and start the conversation, and then you kind of direct the conversation, Buddha. Okay? So, the one thing that, like, impressed me about One Piece is that, like, already from episode 1, you're developing, like, a bond with the character. Like, the bond with Luffy was, like, instantaneous. Like, okay, this is the hero of our story, right?
Yeah, you're right.
And so I'll say that is one thing that I like. And I also like the art style. The art style is like awesome. I mean, even the older art is just like, dude, that's vibe. That's a vibe.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
it's, I would say it's like one of those styles that, like, yes, it looks old, but it still looks good even now. Because, like, it wasn't trying to be, like, super realistic. It was more trying to be, like, cartoony and have its own, like, personality to it. So, and even, like, the newer stuff, like, Jacob, you haven't even seen, like, some of the newest stuff that they're doing, but the art style is a bit more refined, but it's very high quality. But yeah, we watched like 2 episodes or so of the One Piece edit, and that's like not too far in.
Yeah,
but
well, I mean, if it looks like anything like the picture that you sent me,
yeah, that's like an example of how the art style changes.
Yeah, like I mean, that was like the coolest thing that I seen. Yeah. Like I was like, whoa, like that's a home dude.
For context, I'll probably like send Hannah the screenshot I'm talking about, but I sent him this tweet because I wanted to at least get him to understand like what I meant by characters will matter even like so many years down the road of the show being out. So that was an example of it. Like it was a comparison between Kobe in the first episode and then a recent episode. But yeah, that's really all I got to say about that because we're still pretty early into it. But I'm excited Jacob's interested in it. I didn't expect that to happen. But
yeah,
partly because we're gonna do a One Piece D&D group.
Dude, yeah.
And that's gonna be fun.
And I honestly just need some inspiration on like how my character should do that. So I'm really hoping to get to the Fishman arc. You know, before we start the D&D campaign.
Yeah.
Because like I don't know, like it'd help me to get in character.
Yeah.
Like, how I would approach things and stuff. So
it'll help like with naming and stuff and just understanding like what the background of that like species is.
Yeah. But just on the general topic of anime, so it's no secret like I'm a huge fan of Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
So there is 3 episodes left where Ash is like the main character.
Oh yeah, I heard he's.
And I'm like it's a bittersweet moment. Like,
but how long is the Pokemon show been going on for?
25 years. 25 years.
Because I remember watching it on Cartoon Network.
Or not 25 years. I don't know if it was 25 years or
It's
it might have
been,
been 2000. I think it was in the year 2000 whenever it
That's
came out.
still 23 years.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. It's just like seeing somebody that I grew up with like end his arc. It's just like, bruh,
dude, yeah.
it's so
Like,
bittersweet.
That's why people like Goku so much. It's because like people grew up watching Dragon Ball, and it's just like, yep, that's my dude right there.
But they have like 3 episodes left, and I can't. I'm honestly just gonna wait. I think until the dub comes out.
Yeah.
Because that's how I always watched them growing up. So
yeah.
I mean,
that makes the most sense.
Yeah.
I don't completely understand.
But what else can we talk about?
I don't know. I mean, me and Jacob, I don't know if we talked about this on the last podcast, but we watched Jacob watched a show that I recommended to him called Legend of Vox Machina.
Oh, yeah. So
I didn't know this. I want to point this out. It was done by the same animation studio that did Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's why it reminded me of it so much. But yeah, we watched that. It's like an animated show based on Critical Role, which it's based on like the first campaign they did.
Yeah,
it was pretty good. I didn't really know anything about Critical Role before I watched it. I just was looking for something to watch, and that happened to be it. Had pretty good reviews, so I watched it, and I was like, yeah, you know what, I'm down for this. And then the second season came out.
So I wonder if they'll do like their second and third campaigns that they've done. I think they're on their fourth campaign now, but I wonder if they would.
They announced it a while back, I want to say, but they're doing their campaign 2. They're adapting it, and then they got season 3 of Vox Machina still that they're gonna do. So they got a lot of stuff coming out. It's gonna be cool.
I'm pretty sure I seen a clip where like it announces like I think it's Vex. I always get the Vex and Vax mixed up.
I'm still confused if I'm honest.
So Vex, basically, I seen a clip where it I wouldn't say where it spools because it comes off the like Critical Role thing, but it's animated where basically she's introduced as the Baroness of Whitestone, which is where Percy comes from, and you just start kind of like, whoa, wait, what?
Yeah.
I mean, if you watch the show, you'll understand, but like you can tell like certain characters have like synergy together like immediately. Like at the beginning of the show, I'm like, we'll see. It's probably going to be Keyleth and Percy, and then Vex and what's his face? It was going to be Keyleth and Vax, and then Percy and Vex, and then Scanlan, and then Pike, and then I was like, oh, what about Grog?
Grog don't need it, dude. He's his own man.
Dude, Grog is like one of the things I like about the show the most. He's just like such an awesome character. I love it.
Yeah, I think Hannah would like it if they decided to give it a shot. You know what I mean? I know Michael would like it, but I don't know if you've seen it already or not.
Let's talk about South Park. So
South Park,
dude,
I've been getting a shit ton of it on my TikTok, and
I fucking know. So you know how TikTok was all about like the Family Guy clips with like the Subway Surfers or whatever else, or like the people doing that weird fucking DIY shit. Now they've moved on to South Park. And I don't know how I keep getting this fucking shit all over my For You page, but it is frustrating to me because I'm not even watching it. I'm straight up every time I see it, just scrolling right fucking past it. Yet it still keeps happening. And
I love it.
And honestly, I've just been sucked into the South Park void where I just I keep listening to their little stupid dumb baby voices. And also, why are they still in elementary school? This show is so old.
Mm-hmm.
Can we just
You don't like South Park, Hannah?
I've never actually sat down and watched an episode like ever.
Oh man,
I just
Make Love Not Warcraft is my
That's
all-time
the
favorite
classic.
episode.
That's the classic
yeah,
episode.
I've just seen clips of it like all over the internet.
I like it so much because they do episodes a week in advance. Like they'll do it a week before it comes out, so they're very like on top of things. I saw an article. One of the most recent episodes, they're making fun of the prince and his wife or whatever, and apparently he's not too happy about it. And
Prince Harry.
Yeah.
Fucking get over yourself. The fucking royal family needs to just completely get over itself and realize that they fucking are worthless. Okay, they have no real fucking authority and they need to get rid of the monarchy.
Yep, I agree.
Anyway, go on.
Wait, I got the clip. I'll post it here. We don't have to like.
Yeah, I'll watch it later.
Oh, dude. Boodle.
Yeah.
You remember the TikTok I sent you? Like on Discord?
So.
Oh, the President AI stuff?
No. Oh my god. I want to talk about that, but go on, Jacob.
I love that, by the way.
Yeah.
But the the South Park Discord. Remember?
Oh yeah, like people are making their own like little clips, and it's kind of crazy because it looks just like the show, but it was just like all of them in a Discord call, and one of the kids is getting fucking chewed out by his mom. They're all laughing at him. It's like, yeah, this Discord is funny.
Let's talk about the President AI TikToks.
I love them
because they are so fucking entertaining. Like, mind you, AI is still a very dangerous tool, and people definitely do use it the wrong way. But this is just fucking perfect. I saw a video. The very first one I ever saw, it popped up to my For You page. It was all the presidents playing GTA, and Joe Biden was like pointing out, and he was like, blah, 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 giving a speech. And it was Obama or Trump or something. And they're like, they're not real, Joe. And he's like, what? And it was so fucking funny. Those are so funny. I don't understand the references that they're making in those videos, but I watched them, and I watched like mostly Joe and the Trumpy Trump just fighting and calling each other bitches and telling each other to shut the fuck up. I'm like, that's literally just us.
Dude, it's crazy because like a lot of them just sound like when me and Jacob would play Xbox 360, like our group of friends. It just sounds exactly like something we would do.
It's hilarious.
I love it.
Do you think they've ever seen them?
Dude, I saw one that was Modern Warfare 2, and it was so funny. They talk about like quick scoping and shit.
I send you guys every single one I see.
Yeah, I usually see them on my For You page at some point, so I've seen like a lot of them.
I haven't seen like it. Because you know how TikTok has that search bar feature when you open up the comments and it tells you. And I was like, okay, yeah, President AI, and I'm just like going through it in there, and I'm just fucking watching all of them, and they're fucking hilarious.
I love it, dude.
But yeah,
that's
pretty cool,
dude. I don't really have much else to talk about.
Yeah. So what are everyone's? What are we gonna gain? Because you said you were burnt out on GTA, which is kind of rude, actually.
I am burnt out on GTA. I still want to beat Hogwarts at some point, so I can like kind of move on to something else.
Okay. But what are we gonna play together then?
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking about the past couple days.
I don't really want to spend money on games because I have other stuff to spend money on.
Yeah.
So. You want to play CS:GO?
No, not really. I'm not. I mean,
you guys want to play Among Us?
I have it. No, not really. I'm kind of over Among Us. Like, I played it for a month and I was over it already. I don't know. Like, I could look through my Steam and see like what cheap. Oh my god.
Yeah.
We could do Halo. I mean,
I guess
honestly,
maybe do the Halo campaigns.
Yeah, but Hannah don't care about lore.
Yeah, I'm a big lore guy. I just want to play.
Yeah, you're a little lore guy.
Well, cause I don't like playing games on my own. That's why I like games like Switch Sports because I can just fuck up other people.
We
should play actually Mario Party. That's fine.
Yeah, we could figure out.
Oh wait, your Switch is still fucked, isn't it?
Yeah. I just need to get another one. but I'm too broke.
Yeah, save. Well, instead of buying shit like books and shit, like what? Books are like $20 a piece. That's $240. You bought 3 books. That's $60 right there.
Ethan helped me out. He showed me this website called Thrift Books. This one book was like $19, but I got the other 2 for $16 total.
Still, I mean,
so
in like
that's
games,
the only reason I got them both.
Games are like $60 average. So if you just like didn't buy a game that you wanted and put it towards your Switch, I mean, you'd be able to get a Switch in no time.
Yeah, but I'm also saving for.
Yeah, and then I gotta do my wisdom teeth. You know, actually, that's what I gotta fucking do. I have to reschedule my doctor's appointment because they fucking canceled it. Actually, I kept forgetting that was this week. Holy shit, this past week. Yeah, but they canceled it, and I still have to schedule that because I just haven't had time because of work. So that's cool. And then I have to call or email the dentist guy and be like, hey, when's the surgeon in office so I can request that time off. And then Mike and I need to talk to our manager and be like, yeah, I'm getting my wisdom teeth taken out. Mike is getting a couple days off so he can take care of me. It's happening. You just got to figure it out. In a nice way, of course, but like it's happening and you got to deal with it.
Yeah. No, I completely understand.
I love my manager. She's great. I mean, he's great.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
I don't know. I don't really know.
I don't really know what we could play.
I mean,
we don't really like the same things. We have the JoJo game. We can play that. I mean, that's fun.
Well, it's not on Game Pass anymore.
It's not?
No, they only did it for a week, which is dumb. I saw it used at this game store, and I have like $20 of credit.
I'm opening it
store,
right now.
What?
I'm opening the game right now.
If it lets you log in and play, then we could probably do that. But
I'm literally,
me and Jacob are gonna play or watch One Piece after this podcast.
Well, I didn't say right now. I don't want to fucking play with you now. But
when's your? Do you know when your next day off is? And do you think you
tomorrow? Sunday's always a guaranteed day off because the store's closed.
I'm off tomorrow.
We're all free
Cool.
off tomorrow.
I gotta edit the podcast, and I'm possibly going. I'm gonna look into how much tickets are for Ant-Man and the Wasp. Because Mike and I really want to see it, but if not, we can just go next week because we get paid next Friday. Well, I guess technically for the listeners, it's this Friday because this comes out on Tuesday. Either way, we get paid and we're going to see, depending on how much the tickets are, all my bills are already out, so I have a couple $100. We'll see how much tickets are. If not, we're just going to bring the dog to the park and chill, maybe, depending on the weather.
Boodle, do you want to go watch it this upcoming week? Because it's my early week, so that means
I'm gonna be honest. I am like super broke, so I'm having to dip into the stuff I've saved so far to like help.
Gotcha.
I do get my tax return on like the 21st, and I'm probably gonna cut into that a little bit as well. But I'm just trying to still put money back. So if I have a decent amount, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Someone fart?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I mean, I didn't fart, but I don't know what the sound could be. It's probably my chair.
Yeah.
It always makes sounds.
But yeah, that was nice. So
yeah. This podcast episode was pretty.
It was chill. It was laid back. It didn't help that life sucks, and I'm a little drunk.
I don't know. I feel like we all had kind of weird weeks.
It was a good week. It's just work just fucking sucked, and I don't want to get into it. Yeah. And not in a bad way. It was just that was actually the only bad thing that happened. It was just really busy, and I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, hopefully next week I'll have these physical versions and I can show them off. And I don't know. I like this cover a lot. It looks sick. You
look sick.
And the book's been sick as well. Also, I need them on another walk.
Yes, you do. You do that tomorrow. Do it in the morning. So,
yeah, if I could. Yeah, I'll try to wake up at like 10.
You fucking keep texting me at 11 o'clock, and then you're surprised that I don't fucking answer because I'm asleep. You fucking, you don't text me. You gotta be like, hey, I'm gonna be on around this time. Are you gonna be on? You just straight up wait until like 11, nearly 12 o'clock, and you're like, hello. I'm like, bitch, I'm a fucking sleep.
I forgot. I remembered what I was going to talk about.
2 days in a fucking row. He does this to me, and he's freaking out. He's
cool.
like, "Are you
Hey,
okay? Are you okay?"
This is important. I remember what I was going to talk about. I'm gonna put a picture.
Oh, okay.
And hang on high chat. Okay.
Right,
Okay.
I'm gonna pull this up right now. I'm gonna fucking pull this up right now.
So
She looks
the
fluffier.
Well, let me explain. So the same breeder we got, our old dog, little homie, rest in peace. She randomly showed up at my mom's house a couple days ago, and had this little puppy Chihuahua. And she said, "Oh, I didn't know you had another dog. You can keep her if you want, or if you change your mind, you can just give her back to me." And my mom just told me, and I went over there and hang out with it. And
Wait, she has a second dog?
So we have Sugar, and then she hasn't decided what to name this one.
My name.
Dude, Honey.
Give it,
Honey.
no, give it the name I told her to give it.
Daisy?
The other dog. Yeah, that's a cute name.
Yeah.
Use
Honey,
the fuck,
dude,
no.
Sugar and Honey.
Well, that's just fucking stupid, Jacob.
I'm gonna go cry after this.
It's another girl as well.
Yeah,
so.
Daisy. It's a cute name. It's like flowers. It's cute. But that's cool. Anyway, going back on my rant. Like, this fucking guy, I FaceTime him. He's like, "I'm busy." I'm like, "Okay, whatever." And then he messages me at like 10 o'clock. And I'm already fallen asleep at that point because I'm not on vacation anymore. I'm back to work. So I have to go to sleep at a normal time. And then he's like, "Hello, hello, hello. Are you okay? Are you there?" I was like, it's fucking like middle of the night, dude. And then he does it the next day. He messages me at like 11 o'clock. He goes, "Hello." And I'm like, dude, I'm sleeping. You gotta be like, "Hey, I'm gonna be on at this time. Are you gonna be on?"
In my defense for the FaceTime one, that's what I was doing when you called me. I was holding the doggy.
That's cool.
So.
But yeah, this guy he's crazy.
Anyway, I'm gonna message you at like 8 and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" That's what I'm gonna do every time.
Well, I don't get home until like 8, so. Okay. Your fucking attitude. We're gonna stop this. Anyway, thank you, everybody. That was the Hanging High podcast. Again, like I mentioned earlier, this is the most boring episode yet, but you know what? We kind of needed this.
I'm gonna go bust a fat fucking pee after this podcast.
Alright, anyway, my name's Han. All of our socials are, if you're watching on YouTube, linked in our link tree is in our bio. If you're on Spotify, just go to our Twitter. Everything is in there. Yeah, that's it for me, guys.
Well, it's been brutal. Me and Jacob are about to go watch One Piece.
Those are your outros.
You got anything to say, Jacob?
Dude, I'm ready for One Piece, and like always,
I got him.
it's been the Hanging High podcast with your co-host,
with your friendly neighborhood mother lover.
Neighborhood mother lover.
Dude, we need to make that a shirt.
Yeah, dude, we need to get like a little print shirt for me.
I'll make it. I'll put it on my Redbubble.
But anyways, yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Give us a like and follow on our socials, and you will be maybe 10% cooler.